What's up, guys? Manny here. I'm back with another video. Today, we're getting into something a little bit different than the usual martial arts or MMA content. Today, I'm going to tell you why, as a black man, I don't support Kamala Harris. Everyone has the right to their opinion. This is America. This isn't an echo chamber on this channel. So if you disagree with me, feel free. Let me know why you disagree and give me a educated answer. Maybe you could change my mind. Probably not, but maybe you could change my mind. Main thing over here on this side, we're not just gonna disrespect each other because someone has a different opinion than you. All right. So we're gonna go straight into it. The reasons why I don't support Kamala Harris. First off, I'm sick and tired of this Democratic Party. They're full of racism. They're the racist party. They're saying that the other party is racist, but they're the true racists. When we look at the Democratic Party, what they've done to the black community over the last 70 years, they single-handedly destroyed the black community. Let's not forget the Democrats were originally the Dixiecrats, and they were the racist party. All right. The stuff that they try to do, with the welfare and some of the things that they've implemented in the black community, obviously welfare is for everybody, but some of the things and the programs they've implemented in the black community that have absolutely destroyed the nuclear family in the black community. A lot of times when the Democrats are in office, they're the ones who do the most damage to the black community. For example, the crack epidemic, multiple different things. But as far as it goes with Kamala, she doesn't care for black people. You know what I'm saying? In California, she locked up more black people than basically anybody, And if you're doing crime, white or black or red or whatever, you should be in jail. If you're doing crazy crime, you should go to jail. But Kamala was putting people in jail, locking parents up because their kids were truant, and there are families with sickle cell. Their kid had sickle cell, had to go to the hospital, constantly missing school, and she's trying to lock those people up. You know what I'm saying? So it goes deeper than that. What I've noticed over the years, because I used to vote Democrat, but I noticed over the years, a lot of times they accuse people of what they're actually doing. So, for example, they accuse Trump of being a racist and being all these different things, fascist, whatever, but being a dictator, whatever. But meanwhile, Joe Biden is a known racist. If you just look throughout history, he's a known racist. He said all types of crazy racist things over the span of at least 40 years. That's verifiable that he said. So we're going to get into some of those clips of him saying racist things.
Person, you referred to Barack Obama as the first mainstream African American that is articulate and bright and clean, who is articulate and bright and clean and bright and clean. Scale from 1 to 10.
That's racist. It's like a 10. It's 20.
20. Okay, we're breaking the scale.
Yeah, broke the scale.
You said rated?
1 to 10.
Yeah, that's what Joe Biden said, by the way. That's not Trump. That's what Joe Biden said. Barack Obama is the first black mainstream person who's articulate and clean. But you guys are, but they're gonna say that Trump is the racist one, right? On top of that, so now let's bring it back to Kamala. Kamala has never, she's never been like super pro black person, brown person, whatever. She never, when she was in California, she didn't say, "Oh, I'm the first black, blah 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 in California" or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No, she was always Indian. She was always Indian, and now she's black because she wants to get the black vote. They asked her if she would do anything to help specifically the black community. She said no, she's not going to do anything that only help the black community. Now, I don't like all the fakeness. She's super fake. She's mocking black people. She's talking about some she cleaned collard greens inside of her bathtub because she had so many collard greens. I don't know what type of dirty, disgusting person you are. You clean your collard greens in a bathtub. Newsflash, black people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Black people definitely don't wash collard greens in their bathtub. She thinks black people are washing collard greens in their bathtub. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some of the Indian street food videos. Maybe that's how they get down over there. But black people over here definitely don't wash collard greens in their bathtub. And if I found out that someone I knew or one of my friends fed me some food from their bathtub, it's on site. You know what I'm saying? It's on site. I'm teeing off on you. Don't ever feed somebody food that you cooked in your disgusting bathtub. You probably didn't even clean it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Furthermore, she thinks black people are dumb, in my opinion, you know, because she thought that would work. And not only that, you're a presidential candidate. You're bringing out Meg Thee Stallion to shake her ass, and you think that black people are going to resonate with you with that. A lot of quote unquote black people don't even listen to rap or hip hop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them listen to R&B because the message that Meg Thee Stallion is putting out and these different rappers is absolute garbage and trash, and it's destroying the youth. So you chose to bring Meg Thee Stallion out and make a mockery of all black people, basically. This is what you think, that black people just listen to Meg Thee Stallion, shake their ass. They don't really think much. They don't want policies. That's what you thought, right? So who's really racist? Trump on the other side is giving tangibles. You know, Trump is actually, he's not bringing out nonsense. He's not, oh, let me appeal to the black community, so let me go on the Breakfast Club because everyone who's black listens to the Breakfast Club, right? No, newsflash, black people, a lot of black people don't listen to Breakfast Club. That's for ignorant, that's like an ignorant platform. Charlemagne the God is the clown. Charlemagne, first off, Charlemagne, let's just call him Leonard McKelvey, right? Because he's not no god, he's a clown. You know what I'm saying? He's clearly bought and paid for by the Democrat Party, and I don't respect him at all. You know what I'm saying? He has all types of charges and whatnot that were dropped or whatever, but we're not rocking with Charlemagne, right? Dude's a clown. Furthermore, clearly with Kamala, she's out here changing her voice left and right to appeal to a black audience. You better think a union member. You better think a blah blah blah, right? And then when she's talking to the Mexican crowd, she's like talking in a Mexican accent in a way, right? So she's just fake and racist. By the way, that's racist. That's actually racist. That's real racism. When we see Trump, he talks the way he talks. I have friends on video games. I have friends in real life who say racist stuff all the time. Doesn't mean that they're a racist. You know what I'm saying? We be playing me talking to my friends. I might say some racist stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I'm a racist. You know what I'm saying? And every guy knows what I'm talking about. But these people who pretend that they don't ever say racist stuff, and when you catch them, they're like actually saying real racist stuff. Those are the true racists. And I see that a lot in the Democrat Party. Furthermore, let's get away from the social part. They're destroying the economy. Things are way more expensive. You know, they're bringing in all these immigrants. I'm an immigrant. I got my green card when I was 16 years old. I was in America for over 10 years when I became a citizen. And it wasn't no easy process. Couldn't just cross the border, come in, get money from the government, and then boom, you're a citizen. That never happened. We had to work extremely hard to get citizenship. And there was no, oh, they're just going to give us money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a spit in the face to all the immigrants out there that they're just allowing millions and millions and millions of people to come through the border. And even more so, the human trafficking aspect. You know what I'm saying? That is also a huge part. You having millions and millions and millions of people coming through the border. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing illegal crime. They're trafficking people. You know what I'm saying? The little ones specifically. You know what I'm saying? And there's no there's all types of crime going on. When we look at California, the crime has gone through the roof in California. And that's because of the Democrats. The Democrats. I call them the Democrats. You know, I don't agree with nothing that they're doing. A big part of Kamala Harris's campaign is the abortion rights. All right. My problem with the Democrat Party with that is for example, Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sanger, right? A big part of what they do, they pretend that they're trying to help you and they care for you, blah, blah, blah. But it's a real weird, dark, twisted way that they're doing it. Because, for example, in the Black community, they come and they're like, hey, we're going to help you. We're going to give you this. We're going to give you that. But meanwhile, those policies are really, truly meant to destroy you. So, for example, they're like, oh, well, so many people in the Black community are having kids and blah, blah, blah. So let's put Planned Parenthood in there. No, really what you're doing is a eugenics program, and you're trying to lessen the Black community, the Black numbers in America. That's why there's unproportionate amount of abortion clinics in Black neighborhoods, lower income Black neighborhoods. So and when you look at the Planned Parenthood things, most of them are Democrats, right? Margaret Sanger is the one who started, and she was a known racist. So when you look at the Democrat Party, they have so much racism inside of their thing, but their whole talking point is, oh, racism, racism. I don't care. I'm a Black man. I do not care. Trump is who he says he is. You know what I'm saying? He is who he says he is. Furthermore, what got me is how they just constantly are trying to put this guy in jail. They're constantly trying to assassinate the dude. You know, they're constantly smearing him. That alone makes him more relatable, because as a Black man, that's kind of what it's like in America. As a Black man, you got to worry about getting racially profiled by the cops. They're going to try to assassinate you. You got to worry about getting thrown in jail for something maybe minor. You got to worry about constantly being demonized in the media as a Black male. And I'm not a victim. I'm not like, oh, I'm a Black male. No, I'm just saying why a lot of Black people nowadays, especially men, are voting for Trump. You know, he's more relatable. Also, when he was in office, gas in California was cheap. You know, gas in California was super cheap. And here's the chart to prove it. So take a look. Take a look. Right here. Right here. You see, let me make a bigger stream for you guys. As you see here in 2020, gas was at its lowest. It was $2.6 in California. In California, that's what it was at its lowest in the recent era. Now, ever since Biden Harris have gotten into office, look at how it's increased, like drastically. It's never been this high before. It's almost $7. Look at that. At its peak at 2022, 2 years after they got into office, it was almost $7. Look at that. Look at the whole entire chart for the last 20 years. It's gone sky high. And now it's starting to go down a little bit, probably because the election is coming up. But it's like, in my opinion, at any point, they could have done whatever they need to do to bring the gas prices down. They don't care about the American people like that. They really don't. They're literally trying to just suck the life out of people for whatever reasons. I'm no expert. I'm just a regular dude. I'm just a fighter dude coming on here talking shit, you know. But I can say what I see, and what I see is when Trump was in office, I was making more money. I was getting money left and right. from my businesses. When Biden Harris got in office, money started slowing down a little bit. Now, it doesn't matter who's in office. It's obviously up to you to make the money and get it and figure it out. But they're making it harder. They're making it harder for a lot of people, especially a lot of business owners that I know personally. So I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. You know, they're making it harder for the average American to achieve the American dream. It's already hard enough, you know, and they're adding more in the way. On top of that, another reason why I don't support Kamala Harris is just she just seems like a liar to me. You know, she just constantly seems like a liar, getting caught in lies left and right. She has a debate with Trump. And then afterwards it comes out she probably had Bluetooth earrings in, getting answers. You know, she doesn't ever answer a question directly. She always skirts around the question. It seems like she thinks that we're dumb. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like to me. She thinks that people are dumb and she could just come out and say she's a woman and say she's a black woman and blah, blah, blah. And everyone's going to rally behind her. And, oh, yeah, the second coming of Obama. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. And on top of that, when Trump was in office, there was no war. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, when Trump was in office, there was no war. As Kamala and Biden have been in office, there's been multiple tragedies and disasters that have happened. And that's always something that could happen. That's always something that could happen. But the way that you react is what I look at when looking at leaders. Hurricane Helene just happened, right? They're only giving people $700. They're giving people $700 for relief. What are you gonna do with $700? $700 can't even pay your rent. So it's like, but meanwhile they're sending hundreds of billions to Ukraine and Israel, right? They're getting us caught up in wars that we have no business being in, right? For whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Hunter Biden laptop, right? The whole Russian collusion thing with that. Like there's our Ukrainian, whatever is going on with that. There's multiple reasons the Biden-Harris administration seems like they're corrupt. On top of that, I feel like there's something going on where they're trying to get Trump assassinated. And it's like a mafia type of thing going on where they're trying to get this guy out of here. I don't agree with it. So maybe that's all not true. Maybe that's just a conspiracy, but the stigma and the feeling is still there. The stigma and the feeling is still real. It seems that to me that Trump wants to bring back business to America instead of shipping it to China, instead of shipping it here, shipping it there. We have so much here. We have so much money here compared to other places in the world. And why aren't we manufacturing things here? Why aren't we manufacturing things here? And people should be buying it from us, whether it's the American people buying American products from American people, or if it's other countries buying American products. That's how it should be. And it would be better for all of us to make more money. The middle class is like getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder and harder on the middle class, right? In California, you can see how so many people have became poor since Biden Harris have came into office. There's so much homelessness in California. So that's why I don't agree with the Democrats. I just see what they do. It seems like a lot of their policies just cause destruction and chaos. And you can see that in East Oakland, California. You ever look into that sometime? Go on YouTube and look at East Oakland, California. It's literally a third world country right here in America, and it's ran by the Democrats. Furthermore, there's been two big disasters that have happened, and they just sent out $700. Remember when the wildfires happened in Hawaii, destroyed people's homes. People were getting burnt alive, like, and it was just chaos. And they only sent people $700. Remember that? So they've done it twice. They're sending people $700 when these major catastrophes happen. Meanwhile, they're sending hundreds of billions to Ukraine and Israel. I have a problem with that. If they have all this money, they should be taking care of American people, not taking care of the migrants, the illegal immigrants that are coming in, that the media is trying to flip and say that they're legal because they created some app. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they think people are dumb. That's why I'm not rocking with Kamala Harris. That's why I don't support Kamala Harris. I'm sick and tired of this identity politic bullshit. You know, you shouldn't just vote for somebody because they say they're black. And even if she was black, you shouldn't just vote for somebody because they're black. Like, what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to use a Kamala Harris quote? What does it have to do with the price of tea in China? Okay, you're black, so what? Cool. The fuck? The dude in Django Unchained, Samuel L. Jackson's character, he was black. So what? He's black. So you're gonna vote for him? Like, come on, get out of here with that. They want you to vote for people because they're gay. They want you to vote for people because they're black. They want you to vote for people because they're a woman. They don't care about the policies. And I'm sick and tired of that. I think most people are sick and tired of that. And I'm not convinced that the election wasn't rigged in 2020. I'm not convinced of it. And what's the problem with saying that? Why is that an issue? Everyone has the right to their opinions. If you're paying attention, from what I remember, Trump was winning, right? And then overnight, there was some type of emergency that happened in different states where the water stopped running or something, and they couldn't. There's some type of lag, right, in the vote, and then all of a sudden, Trump and Harris won, right? I don't believe it at all. I really don't believe, but that's neither here nor there. So. But I don't like how they're trying to like demonize you for thinking for yourself. Obama's coming out and he's like, oh, if you're a black man, you should be voting for Kamala Harris. Why should someone vote for Kamala Harris? She's not. First off, if we had to go to war, I want a tough guy in there. I want a guy who is a real dude. You know what I'm saying? I want some social justice warrior to be leading me going into war. That makes zero sense. Kamala Harris has never even been in a UFC fight. You know what I'm saying? She's claiming that she has guns. Okay, we don't know. Maybe she does. But people like that are dangerous because they don't understand violence and they don't understand what it truly is. So they're detached from it and they're more likely to get you in some type of scenario because they don't understand what it is. If you see most fighters, they don't get into street fights because they have a deep understanding of what violence is and what is on a line and what can go left. The people who get in the street fights are the people who don't really understand it. They've never really had fights. So they think it's like, oh, it's just a fight. And then boom, they get their head cracked on the concrete and now they're in a coma and now they're dead. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see with Harris. And it's concerning to me. Also, I think with her in office, with how she just doesn't answer questions, it makes us as a country look weak. You know, if you're like someone from Russia or wherever, and you're looking at our country, it makes us look weak. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not rocking with Harris. Maybe you could change my mind. I doubt it. You know, I'm just rambling. I'm just going off with all the things I think in my head. And again, I'm no expert, but this is my opinion, and I have a right to my opinion. This is America, right? Or are we in a communist thing now? Or, you know what I'm saying? So another thing, nobody voted for Kamala Harris, right? Maybe I wanted to vote Democrat. I didn't, but maybe I did, right? And I wanted to vote for someone else. They forced Kamala Harris on us to vote for, right? How is that American? How is that? You know, what is that? That's a dictatorship right there. They're saying Trump is going to be a dictator, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, nobody voted for Kamala Harris and they forced her on us as a candidate. What is that? Now, if you pay attention, they're saying that Trump is old and he's demented and he's not fit. But meanwhile, Joe Biden clearly had dementia and clearly was not fit. So it's funny how they lie, and the things that they're doing is the things that they say. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't trust the Democrat Party as a black man. I don't trust them at all. Not even a little bit. You know, the whole COVID debacle was a whole nother thing, right? They're telling us X, Y, and Z, everyone get the vaccine, everyone's dying left and right. Everyone's dying, blah, blah, blah. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Maybe I'm lucky, but I didn't see it. So I just feel like they're constantly lying. And I feel like Kamala Harris is also a liar. I feel Trump is more real. When you're telling the truth, it's not supposed to be comfortable all the time. You know, like your wife asks you, oh, does she look fat in this dress? If she looks fat, you tell her she looks fat in the dress. It's going to be uncomfortable, but we're going to lie to her. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Kamala Harris just lies. Just tells you what you want to hear. If your wife is like, hey, do I look fat in this dress? And then you tell like, yeah, you know, you gain a couple pounds, might hurt in the moment, but then she's going to go to the gym. She's going to get healthier, and then she's going to look great in a couple months. If you tell her, oh, no, you look great, then you're lying, and it's going to continue on the same path. So that's what I feel is a great analogy for like Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party. They're liars. They are constantly rage baiting. You know, everything that they produce becomes chaos. Antifa, the feminist movement, you know, defund the police, all the things that they come up with just creates chaos. I don't believe in police brutality. I'm a black man in America, okay? I would never say defund the police. I would say fund the police more and make it harder to become a cop and make it so where people don't want to lose their job and make strict punishments for people who violate. That's what I would say. So we get the right people who are in there. So we don't just get psychopaths who want to just off people in there and get away with it. That's what I would say. I would never say, oh, defund the police. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they come up with is just nonsense, in my opinion. And this is just coming. And when we're in school, you're kind of taught to go Democrat. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I notice. That's why I'm not supporting Kamala. You know, and here we come with some of the black dudes are gonna come in here and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're a coon, but you're blah 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 blah." Shut up, shut up. I don't care what you're talking about at all. I don't care what you're talking about at all. Give me one good reason why I should vote for Kamala. I'll wait. I'll wait. Give me one good reason. Oh yeah, you didn't come up with none, right? But no, seriously, I am open to like I said, this isn't an echo chamber. So if you could come up with a good reason, a good couple reasons why someone should vote for Kamala or why I'm wrong, then please do it. You know what I'm saying? And also, I respect everyone's opinion. Most people are good people and they want to make the world a better place and they want to make their lives better. And if you believe that Kamala is the way to go for you, then that's great. I respect that. So you respect my opinion as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this. Everyone's supposed to vote for this, and if you don't vote for that, then you're this. You know, like, nah, it's not right. It's not correct. It's low level thinking, and we can't get to the goal thinking like that and being like that. Which the goal is for a prosperous America, right? Because there's way too much money here in America for us to be struggling and stuff like that. You know, that's my thing. That's my thing. I think another thing with the Democrat Party and Kamala, this constant race baiting, rage baiting thing is going to not work for them because, yeah, okay, there's slavery in America. Yes, there's racism. Yes, blah, blah, blah. But if you're a real man, you're not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm a victim and blah, blah, blah. You can just sit there. No, it is what it is. and you're not going to let that hold you back, period. You know, that's what every single movie, inspiration movie is about. You know what I'm saying? Like Pursuit of Happiness. He didn't let it hold him back that he was poor to get to his goal, right? Rocky didn't let his journeyman career hold him back from becoming a champion, right? Rocky didn't let his circumstances hold him back, right? So why do you think it's cool to be a victim? Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, black man, whether you're Mexican, whatever you are, why do you think, whether you're gay, whatever, why do you think it's cool to be a victim and just sit there and cry? Like, I don't have respect for that. And anybody who is constantly using that, you don't get my respect, you know? So that's another reason why I'm not rocking with Kamala, you know? But that's just my 2 cents. Again, I respect your opinion, you respect mine. Wanted to go a little left today and just talk about something completely different. Let me know what you think, and I'll have fight news soon. Putting in work still, getting strong every day, stronger and stronger. Look at that. I'm stronger than the last time I flexed. My arms are literally bigger. Before, my arms covered up most of it. Now it's literally covering up the entire video. So, yeah. That's another thing. A lot of Kamala supporters don't have muscles. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just not my kind of guys. You know what I'm saying? They're just not my type of guys. So I could be wrong. But again, let me know what you think. And I'm out of here. Peace.